Hello there! Today is day 28 of working on a currently untitled project, so let's hop right in. I'll get to why the video's late and some other stuff in the ramble section. So, so as a brief note, I added a button to go to the vertical slice demo from the main menu. Yesterday was some more experiments with the Wanderer. I actually want to change the weapons. And the death effects on them. So I moved the second variant of the mesh. It just has a better look to it. I changed the colors up a bunch. Just sort of experimenting with things. I'm liking how it's looking a lot more right now. And the death effect, as you can see, I've added in a fracturing effect to it. And also added back in the particles. And also extended their lifetime by double. No, it wasn't double, it was a bit more than that on average. And all of it just layers together really nicely right now, and I'm actually quite happy with how this looks. Let's go to maximized, so it's easier to see. I don't know how well all this shows up in the recording, but hopefully we'll see. So as you can see, the railgun really blasts it away. The shotgun less so. The shotgun causes a lot of spin. And then if you just shoot with the blaster doesn't have any mass right now, so it just sort of disintegrates it. That's something that should get changed. But yeah, that's all the core stuff for today, or yesterday rather. So let's get into the rambles. If you want to click off, feel free. If you want to listen to me ramble, feel free to stick around. So the video is late because I just crashed really hard last night. So I'm recording this morning instead. I've had breakfast, or at least most of breakfast, and I'm not super exhausted, so that's good. But it does mean that, you know, I didn't get to this last night. As a quick side note, the death effect, the core of the death effect can go straight through walls right now, and so the fractures can spawn inside of walls, which I should fix that. Like, it just doesn't look good, but sort of weird because like because this mesh here is disintegrating. If I just go in here and just it's sort of weird, like if the mesh is disintegrating from here, like, and it clips over here, it'll bounce as if it's solid, and that's, I don't know, I think it's just gonna look weird. That, and right now I actually can't do it quite that way because this is going to share the same layer as the death VFX, and the death VFX can collide with each other. That's one of the reasons, that's one of the things I do to make it look good, is that they can collide with each other, they don't overlap, and because of that, you'd have colliders spawning inside of other colliders, or rigid bodies spawning inside of other rigid bodies, and that just, I need to do I just need to do a physics dot, it's like add ignore or something like that. It's a way of making different physics bodies, or different colliders, just ignore each other in collision. So I can do that, and that'll allow me to turn this collider back on, and then it can collide with walls again, and hopefully it'll just look fine. There may be cases where like invisible part or dissolved part bounces into a wall and reflects off, and it'll just be fine. It won't it'll look a bit weird, but won't look that weird. You won't really notice while playing, hopefully. I don't know for certain. It's just sort of a thing that I have to experiment with and figure out. So the issue with the dissolve effects in general and physics combining is just you can't really dissolve the physics unless you have like really deep changes to the physics engine, which that is out of scope for this project. I do not know enough about physics to do something like that. I've written a 2D physics engine before, but that's the extent of it. I haven't really dealt with 3D physics except in academics. Today is day 8 of the Outpass. Doing just one week on the Outpass was totally unrealistic. It turns out. So I really do enjoy this effect. I think it's really good. I'm really happy with it. You just need to not shoot them too close to a wall, and everything looks fine right now. Oh, they also highlight the hexagons, which I think is a nice little touch. They really do spin out weirdly at times. That's just a side effect of the shotgun, I think. I'm not sure there's anything I can really do to fix that, quote-unquote, but it doesn't always look great. I'm also just going to go ahead and just set this to a mass of like 1. Alright, that looks a little bit better. So as noted, I changed the colors a lot on these guys. I also swapped to HDR colors in the shader, which forced me to change all the colors because the colors just look totally different. That's just a fundamental change that I should have done that a while ago, but yeah. What else? The first version of the death effect used, I'm just saying this because it might be interesting to someone. The first version used a Voronoi fracture instead of this cell fracture, this fracture that's aligned with the polygons. And so I do that and that and that. And apply. Let's not make a loop. And apply all. And then this one can loop again. It was also highlighted very brightly. Like, there's a certain appeal to that, Again, it was like brightly highlighted, so it looked more like it looked more like that. Like, there's a certain appeal to that, but it just did not look quite right, so yeah. When I went ahead and swapped it over to when I had to like go out and individually model each of these pieces based on the mesh and bevel each of them to get this effect. That's when the effect really clicked together for me, and I don't know, I'm just really happy with how it's turned out. Just it's fewer pieces, and it also just aligns with the destruction a lot better with the dissolve effect. So it's like you have the dissolve effect, and you have the particles, and you have the fracture, and they all just line up perfectly, and it just feels right. It just looks right, and so I'm really happy about this. I still feel like there's a bit further to go on it. I'm not exactly sure where though. Like, I'm not exactly sure what to do next. But you can see, like, it all just... It all just looks right. Oh yeah, I had 0.8. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really proud of this. I think I really nailed this so far. Maybe the particles can look a bit different. Right now they're just dots, but that's sort of fine. It's sort of okay that they're a little bit blandish. Like, they don't need to be super fancy. I don't know. I'm just doing this because it's fun. And that is a good sign when it's just sort of fun to do. Anyways, yeah, I think that's everything. If you have any comments, questions, ideas, or anything else on your mind, leave a comment below. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.